My name is God19, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. Not just any Dead by Daylight, the new Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight just had its update, first time in a while. I'm gonna go spend these blood points, you know. I'm gonna go spend another thing, man, because I don't know why. Don't question my authority. But anyway, Dead by Daylight just had its update since I don't know if it was the first update since January or whenever the Saw update just came out. So, but anyway, the new update is now, the new chapter is now out also, which is officially called Curtain Call. And I cannot show you guys the bodily form. And the store has come out finally. I've been actually wanting to see this. So basically, we can get cosmetics for certain characters, not the DLC characters, but if we click on the clown, he is pretty cool looking actually. I mean, god dang it. This clown is pretty cool looking, and if I save up enough iridescent shards, I can get up to 9,000, which means I have to be up to level 40. And so, but that'll take about a week or so, you know, like it'll take after the update. The update will be officially out for, it'll be, the characters themselves will be out officially on June 9th, which is in about a few days, I don't know. It's on Monday, right? And basically that's what I'm saving up for. So basically, let me read you the backstory of the clown. Kenneth Chase was born in 1932 by a difficult labor which his mother wouldn't survive. The event that drove a rift between him and his father that never closed. As the boy grew, so did his father's resentment and his drinking habit. By the time Kenneth was at school, they lived mostly separate lives. Academically, he was unremarkably coasting by on his significant athletic prowess. Okay, he grew tall and strong, excelling at track events, but shunned any attempts to coax him into team sports. Okay, they're saying he's super athletic, but look at this belly. But think about it, it's from like stuff, like, you know, drinking, you know, just sitting on his ass all day. On his walk home from school, he would often find feathers on the ground, and he soon began a collection, keeping them in a cigar box under his bed. With his father either at work or in an alcohol-induced stupor, Kenneth had hours to spend alone, transfixed by the regularity of the feather's barbs and the feeling of the softness as he ran them over his lips. Watching the birds that came to the feeder in his garden, he imagined how soft they must be and resolved to catch one. He ingratiated himself with the local dentist, soon procuring some anesthetic. I can't read, sorry. I'm not good at reading aloud. Using this, he rigged up a trap on the feeder that he hoped would knock out a bird long enough that he could touch it. A few failed attempts, he managed to trap a robin. After a few failed attempts, he managed to trap a robin. As it lay at his hand, he felt a sudden rush of life at his mercy. He had planned to release it once it recovered from the anesthetic. Instead, as its eyes flickered back into the consciousness, it began to struggle his grip. His grip remained firm. His fingers slowly tightened around its throat, squeezing until its chest feathers were finally still. He disposed of the body, keeping just a feather, with which he started a new collection, discarding the others as fake, so basically he's fucked up in the head. By the 1940s, Kenneth Chase had left school, Kenneth had left school, starting working as a busboy at a local diner. He had also escalated to larger prey like squirrels, raccoons, and dogs, becoming skilled at customizing the anesthetic dosage for each. In early 1954, a young man went missing and the town was turned upside down in the search. A few months later, Kenneth's father, while doing some work in the crawl space under the house, found a cigar box. He broke it open and saw that, to his horror, it contained feathers, animal paws, and a man's finger. Returning from work, Kenneth saw his father leaving the crawl space with a cigar box in his hands. He turned on his heel and never went home again. After a few weeks of living rough, he encountered a traveling circus, and with his strength, was hired to work the ropes. He assumed a new name, Jeffrey Hawk. Suddenly, surrounded by a close-knit community, Jeffrey had learned to socialize. He donned a new personality like a disguise, quickly becoming known as charming and helpful, and was welcomed into his new family. Over the next decade, he stayed with the circus, traveling the length and breadth of the USA, with the internet's life providing new repercussions. He fell into bad habits, drinking, junk food, that, and then drugs, which involves cocaine and crack. Kids, don't ever do it. He indulged all of them to excess. For a time, these vices were enough. When his old urges returned and nomadic existence became a cover for him to resume killing, he stole clothes and makeup from performers, fashioning a disguise that would let him get close to his victims before he... I can't read. I don't know how to say that. He anesthetized them. I have no way to say that. And then bringing them back to his caravan. They would awake to find themselves bound at his mercy. He would finally get his fun, mentally, physically torturing them, their screams fueling him before being lost in the night. Once their strength was at its lowest, he would carefully examine their fingers. That explains the finger bully thing. Their fingers searching for the prettiest, running them over his tongue to find the tastiest. Once he found the best, he would cut it from their hand and proudly add it to his collection, disposing of the rest of the body as pointless waste. Men, women, young, old, he didn't care. The essence of a good collection is in the variety, in the memories and the stories they evoke. He removed the costume less and less, shedding his old personality, with it fully embracing clown his true self. With time, he became complacent and sloppy. A victim managed to work free of her bindings while he was sleeping off the drink. She escaped, screaming for help, and he awoke to find the rest of the circus bearing down on him. He whipped his horse, and the caravan disappeared into the night. Since he has roamed the country, a parasite. Since then, he has roamed the country, a parasite who could always be found at a carnival or circus, but who would never been seen on any playbill. He lured those brave or foolish enough to come near, trapped them, moved on before they could be found missing. Somewhere along the way, he left the ordinary roads of USA behind him, traveling through a veil of mist, entering a new realm. It was a place of transience and impermanence, perfectly suiting the life he had chosen to lead, feeling more at home than he had in his entire life. He set up camp and waited for his first visitor. And so, yes, that took forever, I know. But as I said, you can also buy him with in-game currency, which I'm glad, because that is very helpful. But I'm waiting till Monday to buy him. I'm gonna wait till I get enough, and then I'll wait till Monday if I get enough by this weekend. Oh! That's it. And yeah, he's like 9,000 blood shards, so by level 40 on my player rank, I haven't done any rounds of killer. So basically, the clown's power is the afterpiece tonic. Basically, I'm not going to read the description, but basically, it's an anesthetic. If you tap to hold the power button to launch a bottle of the afterpiece tonic. On contact, the bottle will break, emitting a gas cloud that will intoxicate any survivors within the area of effects. Intoxicated survivors will suffer from impaired vision, reduced movement speed, and involuntary coughing for 2 seconds. But there are add-ons to change that. Dang. Someone got hurt. What time is it? Oh, 3:27. Okay, bamboo. Okay, its 3 teachable perks are bamboozle, chlorophobia, and pop goes the weasel. The first perk is bamboozle, where you can vault through the windows faster, and while doing that, it blocks the window at any second. So basically, this is supposed to stop window looping before the survivor actually gets to it. Chorophobia. I don't even know. I think that's clown, like your disease, a mental disease where you're scared of clowns. Your presence alone instills great fear. Survivors within your terror radius have a 30% penalty to healing progression. Speed. Honestly, I don't like this one, but it'd go great with thanatophobia and nurses calling, basically. And then we got Pop Goes the Weasel, which has to be a very good perk. Pop Goes the Weasel. A deep bond with the entity unlocks great strength. After hooking a survivor, the next generator you break is instantly regressed by 15% of its total progression. If it's at tier 3, then it's like 25%. And you know what, it may not seem like much, but it is a very helpful perk. Normal generator regression applies after the damage is done. Pop Goes the Weasel is active for 30 seconds or 60 seconds for full. I don't know. I don't know. And the survivor is hooked. So this is the clown for you. I hope you guys like him, because I do. And there's the new currency called Auric Cells. I didn't really want to tell you guys. I've almost forgot to tell you, but they will be out soon, probably Monday. And then there we have the shrine back finally. So basically we're gonna live forever. I already own it. Stakeout, I'm getting close to owning it because I got Detective Tap close to level 40. Overwhelming Presence, already own it, and Hex the Third Seal, I already own it. And so basically, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to see that. We also got new cosmetics. I think we're only gonna look at 2 characters' cosmetics: a survivor and a killer. I'm gonna go and check out Ace's and the Doctor's. So basically, I've already looked, and I really do like the cosmetics. Like I don't like the head for this, but I like the shirt. This is something that I think would fit good here. Yeah. Then okay, back to outfits. So then we got this one. I like this one. Besides this one with the shirt, this has to be one of my favorites. And then there's this one, which I would want because of the pink shirt. I actually want to get him. I might just get the pink shirt though. I wait till the clown, but you know. Then we got the variations for his regular outfit. So this one. Now I really like this one. This one. I mean, come on. No, not that. This one's just amazing. It's good for camel. It's good for dark settings, like, and it matches really well. If I put on my bloody pants, then you should be able to tell. It fits really well with him. You know, like this outfit in general is probably one of the best hide and go seek things. And then this one just makes him look like he's rich because of his leather pants. You know, if his pants kind of look leathery. I don't know. Aces and eights. This one I don't really like too much. And this one would go good if I had the red hat, because he looked like Mario. I didn't think about it. Alright, so next, moving on. Now we're gonna go check out the Doctor's cosmetics, and I'm gonna show you the Clown's cosmetics. So basically the Doctor's cosmetics is, if you guys don't know, I'm going to be a Doctor main from now on, because I really like the Doctor. So we got the Wild Asylum Patient. This would go good, like, it kind of reminds me of the one of the nurse's patients, except he's gone way too... Ooh, I like that stick, though. It's, you know, imagine being hit by this. That would suck. Just imagine. And we got the Strictly Business Physical Therapist. Why don't you take a seat over there and explain exactly what the problem is? Oh, don't mind that. It is simply a therapy tool to help reach a desirable resolution. It's not personal, it's strictly business. I like this skin, but I'm not gonna get Auric Cells because honestly, cosmetics, I love them, but this cosmetic I probably wouldn't get. This cosmetic, Anger Management Physical Therapist. This kind of makes me, this is really weird actually. I do like him. I do like this. It's funny because he's carrying around a bat instead of his stick, his big dildo. And then we got the Spirit Crusher physical therapist. No idea. I do like this dude though. So the heads, there are different variants. There is basically the variants are his eyes, which explains why I'm seeing a lot of people with different eyes. Yeah, these look pretty cool. They're decent, okay. Now we're gonna look at the clown's cosmetics. Now I've already seen the clown's cosmetics, and there are not that many of them. Seriously, I mean, there's different weapons, but that's about it. So there is the children's parties, the entertainer. Children's parties, and the entertainer. Hey kids, you want a balloon animal? No one? How about another trick? This one will require a volunteer. Now, an all-around family entertainer. So basically, if you guys want to get now I am gonna say, if you guys want to get Oryx cells, you can just buy them. I don't know the prices yet because I think they're still trying to figure that out. But this comes with the funny face mask, pull my finger, corny, and the Mr. Cuddy. Weird. And then this is just variations of his suit. I do like the colors for it though. Like this one looks better. I like this one. This has to be one of my favorites. I might end up, when I get the clown, I might end up saving up to get this because. Then we got this. I don't like this one. This, yes, I guess. I mean, it doesn't. Oh, jeez, his stomach. Nasty. Ringmaster, jolly, cheerful, amusing, comical. And you got this one. It's not. And then for his head, there are no variations except for this one. I do this actually with this and this would go pretty good. So for weapons, we have Mr. Cuddy, and then we have Miss Gash. We got Uncle Slicey, and we got Dr. Choppy, and Sir Cuts-a-Lot. Jeez. So yeah. And then, let me show you Kate Denson. I'm not gonna read her backstory because it takes forever and there's no point. It's just about singing and her getting taken away by the entity. So her perks are Dance With Me, which sucks. Windows of Opportunity encourages looping. Blow Over, I kind of like this one, Then we're gonna go. Alright, now let's go check out the devs names. One sec. So let's go look at news real quick. So basically there are new outfits for Meg. There's the chapter. We have to hurry up. I don't want to Alright, new feature. There's the tutorials, and then they updated the move system. We understand that, and I'm gonna read it. We understand that some players have found the new emblem system difficult to adjust to. With this in mind, we have made several adjustments to the requirements of several of the more challenging emblems in order to make them easier to achieve and bring the results closer to our intended outcome. We will continue to monitor the emblem system progression closely, and over the next few releases incorporate further additions to the system in order to help with any clarity and feedback on emblem results. Now this is actually very helpful. I love it, and I'm actually very happy with it. So yeah, and then there's now the player level. This is the new way to earn iridescent shards. So for this release, we have implemented a player level, which represents the amount of time you have spent playing the game. Playing games grants a certain number of experience points, XP, and XP contributes to increasing your player level. Basically, you know how this is, if you guys want to pause the video real quick and read it, then iridescent shards, yeah, you get them from player level. Oryx cells are used to buy certain things for cheaper. Okay, there are 5 actually. Okay, so available. Okay, there are 5 packages of your Oryx cells available in June. 500 for $5 US, 11,000 for $10 US, 225,000 for $420 US and 400. Oh dang, $50 US. But you can buy DLCs with them. But no, DLCs will be an optional for the same price. You'll get the killer and survivor and an exclusive skin. All of this for a discounted price when compared to the buying each component with Oryx sales. You can also use iridescent shards, I think. Yeah, that's what it said. Wait, can't? Okay. Here's the shards. Let me read this to myself. Yeah, you can buy characters, so. And then there's a bunch of. There's a new head. There's new. If you have the Leatherface DLC, there is a new customization for his head, which goes great with one of them. And then there's balance. Okay, now I'm gonna read all of this because the balance is needed. This may be a long video because this is a long time. I'm not gonna read the emblems though. So, balance. All characters now start with their 3 personal perks unlocked by default at level 1. Adjusted the level requirements for unlocking perk slots. The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th perk slots now unlock at levels 5, 15, 10, and 15, respectively, down from 15, 20, 25. Changed hook auras to always be visible from the killer's standpoint while carrying a survivor. Prior to this change, the hook auras would not be displayed if the hook was hidden behind another object. Adjust the red aura intensity on killers. Bertrand, okay. Oh, I know what they're talking about. Decrease the range of activation for the killer pickup interaction. Decrease the wraith uncloak stun time from 4 seconds to 3 seconds. A mini wraith buff, which is honestly not that good. Fix an issue that caused the wraith red stay in terror race to remain for several seconds after successfully cloaking. This gives the wraith the bit a boost that he needs. It also applies when the damaging generators and destroying pallets. Remove the possibility of spotting the doctor or the hag splinters in the blood web because these characters can now be purchased for iridescent shards. Remove the acceleration curve when the survivor was hit by the killer. Removing the acceleration curve would allow survivors to use their default acceleration to have more control over their character during the speed boost. Now map adjustments. Add a few tome spawn points in the buildings of the Macmillan Estate. Pallet loops in the maps of the Macmillan Estate, Autohaven records, Coldwind Farm themes have been tweaked in order to increase their fun factor. They're trying to stop looping though. Change the number of hooks for each map to be based on the amount of tiles. Total tile count out of 3. Improve totem placement in various maps. Thank you, Devs G. Pretty good job so far. Confirmed. Remove the pallet from the Bad Hand Preschool building tile. That will be helpful a lot because honestly, that pallet was very, very annoying. Adjust the Torment, Creed, and Rancid Abattoir map layouts to create more distance between the maze tiles. Relax the survivor default survivor on survivor spawning rules in order to minimize the occurrence of killers spawning close to survivors, which I think was a problem. I had never had that happen to me. And there are times where the killer does spawn close to me, not like that close. Like, honestly, if a survivor ever does spawn right next to me, I'll leave him alone. Alright, Shrine of Secret. Okay, iridescent shards. The shards economy has been reworked completely, which is nice. The shards are now obtained by leveling up your player level. Maximum cap for shards has been removed. The Shrine of Secret's teachable perk costs have been increased to 2,700 to 2,000, previously 750 and 550, which RIP because I love that. It was just cheaper. Note that the Shrine of Secrets will remain empty until this update is released on all platforms, which is now. The shrine cannot be purchased. Can now be used to The shrine cannot be purchased. Oh my god, the shrine cannot be used to purchase certain characters. No, typo. Shards can now be used to purchase certain characters and cosmetics from the store, in addition to purchasing teachable perks from the Shrine of Secrets. The amount of blood points received when purchasing an already owned teachable has been reduced to 200,000 and 150. Ooh, I don't know what it is. 150,000 from which was for new and old perks respectively. I'm like, the following soaring event. Okay, you guys get that. Okay, and then there were pallet changes. Pallet interactions. Remove the ability to drop a pallet rapidly across the zone, what is often referred to as the pallet vacuum. With this change, a survivor will always stay on the same side of the pallet when triggering the interaction. Adjusted the dimensions of the pallet stun hitbox. The hitbox is larger on one side than the other and encompassed the both standing pallet and the fallen pallet. It has been reduced to another encompass the fallen to only oh my god, I can't really. I probably already said that, you know. But yeah, thank you devs for fixing that. And then the perks, Dead Hard. Okay, so perks that have been changed. Dead Hard. Add a new animation to indicate that the perk is active. Remove the speed boost from Dead Hard while in the air. The reason why I don't really like that change, but I honestly don't mind it because it never did it as much. Remove the speed boost from. Okay, this change aims to fix a variety of game-hosted issues in multiple maps. Stagger effects from long falls are reduced by 75% for all tiers, thank you, without cooldown. Add sprint of 150% for 3 seconds to all tiers. And sprint causes exhaustion for 6, 50, and 40 seconds. Thank you, devs. And then stakeout. Stakeout progression is not lost anymore when the token is consumed. Thank you for that also. And then bug fixes, these are just bug fixes, you know, like some things for like the game map, like not changing it completely. And so, and David King's jacket glitching out, and then there's the solid chapter. And so, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, because this took a lot of explaining to do. Just trying to sit here and explain this, because I'm trying to do my best to explain the new update. I know you guys probably wanted to see Kate Denson's backstory, but it would have taken too long, and they wanted to show you guys more stuff. And okay, and also if you're new to the game, and make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, of course. Also, here's your tutorials, just in case you don't know how. If you're new, and it gives you free 25,000 blood points your first time playing both of them, so you can easily get 50,000 blood points for both. And honestly, it should be 100,000, like 50,000 for each. It'd be nice, you know, but nah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video of Dead by Daylight. I hope you guys want to see more. If you guys want to see some gameplay of the clown, which I will be doing either way, whether you guys like it or not. No, I'm gonna do it only because the clown is a very good killer. He's probably a top tier killer now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this new video. If you guys like the video, just like it. If you guys if you guys are new around here, just subscribe, you know, help out the channel a little bit. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.